Hi, no more, no less. This is me, Katarina Universal, and you're at my channel, Sharing My Mind. Yeah, I share my mind in order to give you some hints, maybe to bring up some issues that probably won't make you enlightened, but might trigger your own thinking, might trigger your own questioning. And questioning is very important. Just the other day, I heard in a lecture of a Buddhist monk a story about how Buddha responded to someone's question about reincarnation, why some people are born smart and clever and they can understand the wisdom, and others are very simple minded and even silly. So the answer was, according to what the monk told about what Buddha said, that it's all about questioning. If we question our life, if we try to find some other understanding different from what we just live daily and what we know as our daily routine and regular habitual concepts, if we question, if we are in the search, if we try to understand, this creates the cause for further result of understanding, of wisdom. So this is why I do inspire you to question. Look beyond what is already there. Look beyond what you already know. And actually the topic that I want to talk today about is how we limit our understanding, our chances for understanding. Yeah, limitation, blocking, locking the doors, open doors for new information, for new sources of insights. This is the idea that I've been having on my mind the last days, and fortunately, it's not only the idea, not only the puzzle that just sticks together on my mind and I get another picture, another understanding, like another topic to write in another book if I write another book again, because I did one. I wrote a book and I published it, but meanwhile it is only in the Russian language, and I'm looking for someone who would be happy to work with me and edit my correct and edit my English edition. So write to me, contact me if we can do that together. But meanwhile, well, the idea is about blocking the way for new understanding. So there have been coming up some examples which prove this idea that we ourselves block our path. So since I started having those examples, they kind of supported the idea that I've been having on my mind. I decided I should come and share because it's easier rather than when I just have some insight, and then it's quite difficult to share because it's always better to bring some explanation based on some real facts. So yeah, I will just mention the happening of my last days. One of the things which is actually known already, how we block ourselves, is that we take that position of I know. When we say I know, we don't leave the space for something new to come, something that I don't know, because I know means I'm full. I'm full, it means I don't need any more. So we should be careful about that I know. I know is good for our self-confidence, right? But it is quite dangerous for new and fresh to come. So we should always leave that space, we should leave the door open for something that I don't know. Remember, once before you knew what you know now, before that, you didn't know. And once you learned and you discovered what you know now, and you use this for your life and it is helpful for you, but don't stop at that. If you learned this once, then there can be something else that you, the same way, you still don't know, and you may learn it and it can become useful for you. So just remind yourself that there is never an end, actually. There is never a complete picture. If you continue living, if you continue facing the situations which are uncomfortable for you, if you continue maybe feeling distracted, feeling frustrated, then it means what you know is not enough. Your life is not complete. So let yourself a chance to know more. Come out of that state of mind, I know. Be free, be available to know more. Another example that just came, I think, yesterday, when I was commenting on some post in Facebook, and we were discussing consciousness and acceptance in life and things like that. And somebody just asked me about my experience, how I came to my views of life and my acceptance of life, the state of consciousness. And I didn't point to any sources of any books, any known authors or speakers or masters. I just said that everything actually comes from my own experience. When I had suffering in my life, then I had 2 years of traveling in Asia, and I met some masters, gurus, and I met fake gurus who are also very helpful. Be careful not to reject that information which is fake. Those people who are fake, those people who are maybe not as big as we would like to think of somebody who we take as our teacher. Learn from those who are not good enough. Learn that this is what I prefer not to be. If I act like that, if I am like that, then the result is this and that. So learn from that. Don't reject. And so fake gurus, true gurus, masters, living in monasteries, learning meditation and Buddhist philosophy, all this brought me this kind of awakening. And somebody just commented with that rejection, which I say blocks the path, blocks the way, blocks the perspectives. Somebody just made a laugh at my answer, saying that, oh, okay, 2 years traveling, haha, this is like jumping from one place to another. Yeah, everybody can do that, but the real knowledge, the real experience comes from Patanjali and yoga and this and that. And this is where the person is mistaken. First of all, the person believes that they already know. They know, and no one can say anything new. But the thing is that I just gave the answer to the question about how I live my life consciously, how I succeeded to come to this automatic consciousness awakening. And I'm giving the answer. And the person is rejecting the answer. The person is rejecting one of the ways to go. Because the person judges from own experience and from own perception, so doesn't accept that there is other way, that there is more than what they know, and that the way that I describe, for them it can be maybe joy and pleasure just to travel. For me it was hard work to detach, work to take everything out. India, with all the people around, reflects very well what happens inside of our world. And having learned this, I actually started appreciating so much to be in some strange place, somewhere where we don't know, somewhere where we are challenged by life to be out of our habits, out of our comfort zone, and to know to live there, to know to live by what is happening, not by what we are used to. I really appreciated it so much that I started taking people with me traveling like this in India. And I did it a few times till the last time was cancelled due to COVID already. We had planned, we had tickets bought already, our flight, but we had to cancel. In the springtime, in March, I think we had to go. Anyway, this is really a good way of learning. But somebody hears this and having no experience, having no understanding, rejects it. You see, this is the way how we block our opportunities, our perspectives. So I kind of bring this to your attention so that you are mindful of your life, of your attitudes, so that anytime the source of knowledge, of knowing, of understanding can be coming from anywhere. Just be open, have that space and curiosity to learn and to understand more. And you will see the result will come. Just create the right causes, the effect will prove right. That's all for now. Bye.